Welcome back to Overheard by Electra. The story you're about to hear is short, but its emotional weight is immense. This is not just a story about pain. It's about the quiet, secondary betrayal a man feels when he discovers his wife's secret after they vowed to start over. Here is the sting. I, a 40-year-old husband, and my wife, 35, female, have been married for 14 years. We've been through hell. Last year, I caught her having an emotional affair with a female coworker. We were certainly on the verge of divorce, but decided to fight for us. We attended counseling, journaled, and scheduled date nights. We did everything to reconnect. A few weeks ago, I came home from a work trip and noticed one of her old dresser drawers was slightly open. Lying on top of some clothes was the vibrator, the very one I had forgotten we bought years ago. I just shut the drawer and went on, but that image stuck in my head. I started checking. Returning from my next trips, I saw the toy had moved every time. She was clearly using it while I was away. And that is where the pain lies. I have no issue with masturbation. We have always been open about it, even sharing videos when I was away. But since the affair, our intimate life has been terrible. I've had my own emotional blocks. However, my wife, whose love language we discovered is physical touch, has never been a frequent initiator. And now, knowing she is turning to this thing instead of initiating more intimacy with me, I feel rejected. It's confusing, and I'm unsure how to bring it up without sounding insane or jealous.
As the channel specialist, I want to first validate your feelings. Your confusion and hurt are completely understandable. This object is not just a toy. It is a symbol that unearthed a much deeper issue. The affair created a wound, and this discovery feels like salt being poured into it. Your core problem isn't the vibrator. It's the profound emotional and physical disconnect that persists even after you've both committed to reconciliation. You're trapped in a painful cycle. The trauma of the affair makes you emotionally distant, which prevents you from wanting intimacy. Your wife, possibly feeling this distance, turns to self-soothing instead of initiating with you, which in turn confirms your deepest fears of being unwanted, fears ignited by the affair itself. To break this cycle, you need a structured approach focused on communication, empathy, and rebuilding from the ground up. Here are the concrete steps you should take right now to address this and begin true healing. 1. Reframe your objective. It's about the gap, not the object. If you confront her directly with, "I know you've been using a vibrator," she will immediately go on the defensive. The conversation becomes an argument about an object, not about your shared emotional state. Your goal is not to police her behavior, but to close the emotional and intimate gap. Before you say anything, repeat this to yourself. This is not about the toy. This is about our connection. This mental shift is crucial. 2. Initiate a vulnerable, non-accusatory conversation. Create a safe space for honesty. Do not bring this up when you are angry or hurt. Wait for a calm, neutral moment. Start with I statements that express your feelings, not accusations. Instead of, "Why are you using a toy instead of coming to me?" try, "I've been feeling a growing distance between us lately, especially in our physical connection. It's weighing on me because I miss feeling close to you. Can we talk about where we both are right now and what might be keeping us apart?" This invites her into a conversation about us. 3. Address the love language mismatch and your triggers. You discovered your love language is physical touch. Calmly articulate how the current situation impacts that need. When we did the love languages exercise, it helped me understand that physical touch is how I feel most loved and secure. Since the affair, I know I've been struggling to be open to intimacy, and I'm working on that. However, when I feel a lack of initiation from you, it triggers my deepest insecurities from that time. It makes me feel unwanted all over again. Finding the vibrator for me wasn't about the object itself, but it reinforced that feeling that I'm not the one you turn to for intimacy. That hurts deeply and makes it harder for me to heal. 4. Create a safe space to explore her why. Her lack of initiation is not happening in a vacuum. You must be prepared to listen to her reasons without judgment. She might be dealing with guilt and shame, feeling she doesn't deserve to enjoy sex, fear of rejection, terrified that if she initiates, you will push her away, or pressure to perform, feeling sex is now a chore to fix the marriage. You must open this door gently. I want to understand what's holding you back from initiating intimacy with me. Is there a fear of being rejected? Do you feel pressure? I want you to know that you can be completely honest with me. I'm not here to blame you. I'm here to understand so we can fix this together. 5. Develop a reconnection plan that isn't just about sex. You must rebuild the foundations. Propose a plan that takes the pressure off intercourse and focuses on rebuilding non-sexual intimacy first. Week 1. Non-sexual touch. Hold hands for at least 5 minutes daily. Give a 30-second hug when coming home. The goal is to make physical contact safe again. Week 2. Affectionate touch. Cuddle for 15 minutes before bed. Give each other back rubs or foot rubs. The key is mutual care, not arousal. Week 3. Sensual touch. Plan a date night where intercourse is off the table. Shower together, give massages, or just kiss and explore each other's bodies without the pressure of finishing. This rebuilds desire in a low-stakes environment. By taking these small, deliberate steps, you rebuild the ladder of intimacy one rung at a time. This demonstrates that you are a team working towards a shared goal, which is the very essence of reconciliation. Healing is a journey, not a destination, and every story shared is a step forward for all of us. This complex situation is just one of the many paths we explore here on Overheard by Electra. We believe that in every experience there's a lesson. What are your thoughts on this delicate matter? Have you ever faced a similar challenge in trying to rebuild intimacy after a breach of trust? Share your perspective in the comments below. Subscribe and join our community, because the next story we unravel might just be the one that speaks directly to your heart. You are not alone on this journey.